Welcome back to my channel. And I know I've been gone for 2 weeks. I've been super duper busy with intern, and then I have Raya, and I've been going out every single day. I'm not even kidding, every single day ever since Raya started. And if I'm not going out, it's people coming to my house, which is like fun. I love it because I get to spend time with my family, but at the same time it's super duper tiring because you have to like talk to people all the time, and it's just sometimes you just want to just like you just want to be alone. You want to talk to people, and the fact that I had to do that every single day, like Monday to Sunday, it was a lot. So yeah. But anyways, today I have the most amazing slash special, do you see that? It's like the most amazing slash special thing I'm gonna ever talk about. I am so excited. Like, what? I'm talking as if this is like my palette or something, and it's not. Like, chill, bitch. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette. I also have timestamps for you guys to see the reviews and the swatches, because I know some people will just want to see the swatches and some people who actually want to see a review on it. So here it is. Also my experience, because this is my experience for the first time ever buying from Morphe website. The date of the release was the date I got it. I was on the website for 45 minutes, like no joke. I was on the processing, the page that they put you on before they let you like go through. I was there for 45 minutes. It was so overwhelming because okay, so basically let's say it started at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, I was there. Like, I was on the website. I already pressed add to cart. I already went straight to the processing area, and I would not get out of that place for 45 minutes. And I opened like 5 browsers. It was crazy. I was like, oh my god, am I even gonna get this palette? I wanted to cry because I thought I was not gonna get it at all. So what I decided to do was I read through some Instagram posts. Like, someone was saying like you go through Internet Explorer because then it'll process faster, because a lot of people are using Chrome, and that's exactly what I did. I went to Internet Explorer and did that, and within 5 minutes I got through, and within 5 minutes I got through like the buying page, and then within like another 2 or 3 more minutes I got through the whole entire order. It was so nerve-wracking because not even 5 minutes later the whole entire palette was sold out. Just like, can you imagine if I didn't get it? I would have killed myself because I was on the website on the dot. Like, oh my god. Because as you guys know, I think it released at 10 AM PST, which is 11 PM our time in Singapore. So yeah, that's why. Oh my god, I was staying up late. Okay, that's considered me staying up late because I have work the next day, so it was just really difficult. So yeah, I thank god, like I cried when I got the palette because I was like, oh my god, I got it! I was so excited. I actually put down like how long it took. So Morphe palette, I ordered it on the it was on the 21st of June was when I ordered it, and then shipping, I received shipping information on the 28th of June, and I received it on the 4th of July. So not that far apart actually. I basically got it within 13 days, which is, it's fine honestly. 13 days. Honestly, sometimes I get Singapore registered mail. It takes like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, no joke, like it takes longer. So getting this to ship from the US all the way to Singapore in only like 13 days, like 2 weeks, is more than fine. My experience from buying from Morphe website is that shipping is ridiculous, okay? Oh my god, like I think the shipping altogether was 30 Singapore dollars. Which is like stupid. It is stupid. To me, it is stupid. I don't understand. Like, Morphe, you make your products super duper affordable, which is so good, but your shipping makes it so expensive that I never want to buy from their website ever again unless it's another Jaclyn Hill product. You know what I mean? Like, the only reason why I would buy something is if my YouTuber or my favorite YouTuber collab with your company, because I will never want to buy it. It's 30 freaking dollars. Like, that's crazy. What? You don't even give like above a certain amount, you get free shipping or something like that. It boggles my mind how some companies can make their products so affordable but their shipping costs so much. It really deters me from buying. The whole entire palette cost me $85 to ship to Singapore. 85. People in the US get it for $45 or even lesser, sorry, $38. That's a bullshit, okay? That's bullshit. That's oh my god, I cannot. So I guess it's like sort of Morphe's tactic. Like their products are very cheap, but their shipping is how they get like a lot of money from. So yeah. So let's move on to the palette itself. Okay, this is not the palette, this is the packaging because I'm gonna keep it. You guys know I am. Keep almost every packaging that's cute. I keep almost all of them. But here is the back of it. It is so pretty. It's all of Jaclyn Hill's face. Freaking love it. I just want to like... I cannot, I love it. Like, can I just like paste it somewhere? Is that a bit crazy? I feel like this is my palette. You know what I mean? Like the love I have for Jaclyn is unreal. Like I freaking love her. So to have her palette just blows me away. So yeah, this entire eye look was using this palette. The eye look will be up next week. Yeah, it's this just... I had to do a basic warm ass shade first because you know that's what Jaclyn would want. You know, Jaclyn is like, I like warm, so it'd be nice if you guys did a warm look first. I mean, that's how I feel. So it's a warm look first, but don't worry, I'm gonna get into the colors real soon. We're gonna do really nice colors. This is how the front of the packaging looks like. It says the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then when you turn to the back is Morphe X Jaclyn Hill, and then it's like JH like all over. So when you open up the palette, okay, first I want to say this first, okay? This palette is not like the normal Morphe palettes. This is actually the type that is cardboard, which is I like it. It's really cool. It's a new concept and it's nothing that Morphe has ever done. So definitely when she said that she had full creative control over it, she definitely meant it. So opening up this palette, it says this palette is to all my lovely subscribers. So it's dedicated to all my lovely subscribers. Thank you, Jaclyn. I'm such a fucking weirdo. So this is how the palette looks like. I'm sure almost everyone has freaking seen it before because this is a viral well-known palette. Like you cannot just say to me you've never seen this palette before, because if you've never seen this palette before, why are you watching my video when it clearly says this is Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette? I'm just saying. I've already done swatches of this palette, which you guys will see real soon, I promise. And I have to say that I freaking love these colors, and they are actually really pretty. But some colors tend to look a little bit more patchy and not as what I was expecting from finger swatches. Oh, just so you guys know, for the swatches I did finger as well as brush swatches, so you guys will see that. So you know, you guys get the real deal. Like you guys get to see what it actually looks like using a brush. Now, using this eye look, okay, this brown, I use this bronze shade right here. And I only used my brush. And I swear to God, the pigmentation was unreal. Like, I was just like, oh my god, is this actually the palette? Like, oh my god. I was so impressed. Like, that was the only, like, I only used a brush and it looked that good. Although I had to build it up, but, I mean, people have got to stop to expect too much, okay? They've been expecting way too much out of everything. They're just like, oh, like, I have to apply it 2-3 times before it can come off any color. Do you think a perfect eyeshadow actually exists? No. Okay? No. When it's dry, I don't think so. Maybe when it's wet, then it's a different story altogether. One thing I had to say is the matte shades, some of them are really patchy. And it's kind of sad because I freaking love this palette. But I don't know why, but on the brushes, it seems really patchy. But I've used a couple of the colors you guys can see today. Especially this shade right here. This shade is called, what? This shade is called Jax, I think. Yeah. This shade is called Jax. Jax is like my favorite color, by the way. Oh, it comes with a card with all the colors. I keep it in the palette, just so you guys know. I keep it in the palette. I'm gonna forever keep this, because like, why wouldn't I keep this? The matte shades in this palette is good, but it's not like superb like Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows. But I mean, I kind of understand that at the same time. You cannot expect like Anastasia Beverly Hills like quality and then Morphe's price, because it doesn't add up that way, you know what I mean? I'm not shading Morphe in any way, but I'm just saying that because of the ingredients, the pressing, and the behind the scenes of the product really comes into place when it comes to the pricing as well as how good the product works, basically. If it looks different, it's because my camera died, obviously. It's like, what could go right for me? But anyways, as I was saying about this palette, what was I saying about this palette? Oh yes, some of the matte shades, like when I swatch them, especially later you guys are gonna see, when I swatch them, they look like really patchy. If it's not patchy, they look very like the colors are not as pigmented, or it has a lot of fallout. But when I actually applied it on my eyes, it was so pigmented, and it was so easy to apply, and it was so easy to blend out. I was pleasantly surprised. I was so excited, especially that shade Jax. Oh my god, oh my god, I cannot wait for you guys to see that video, because you can actually see me applying the eyeshadow, and then when I blend it, you actually see how easy it was to blend, and you'll be like, sold. You'll be sold on this palette, okay? You'll be sold. Now, I feel like that's the most important part about a palette, is usually the shimmer shades. The shimmer shades, they do not disappoint. I can promise you that. They do not disappoint at all. They look so good. I applied it with a brush and it still looks so freaking good. I did not apply any MAC Fix Plus or any like makeup spray. I did not use any of that. I don't know if you guys can see it on these eyes, but they look great, okay? The swatches, it is so good. Like, I was doing like fingers as well as brush swatches, and some of the shimmer shadows, I'm not even lying, comes up to be just as good as the finger swatches. I was highly impressed. I was highly impressed. This shade right here, this shade Queen, it lives up to the finger swatches. I'm not lying. As well as the shade beside it, which is Firework, and also the shade Mix, which is what I'm using on my eyes, and I freaking love it. This shade was actually named after her best friend, Micah. Yeah, Micah, not Mika, Micah. The shade 24/7, I don't know, on finger swatches, perfect. Brush swatches, I was pretty disappointed. I was just like, what's happening? It did not turn out as good as it was in like finger swatches, but again, when I personally apply an eyeshadow, especially if it's a shimmery or a foiled or some type of pressed glitter shadows, I don't usually use my brushes. I'm not gonna lie. I use my brushes to outline the perimeter of the shadows that I want to put it on, and then the rest of it I fill it in with my fingers. So my fingers actually play a huge part in my eyeshadow makeup tutorials all the time. You guys see like a lot of the pigments that I usually use my fingers. I don't even use a brush, because I feel like with a finger it just comes off nicer. I mean, you do finger swatches, and why don't you put it on your eyes as well? You know what I mean? Another color that I was really disappointed in was Twerk. And I hope it does not turn out that way when I apply it onto my eyes, because I've not played with the color obviously, but I've swatched it and it, oh my god. Finger swatches, perfect, beautiful, creamy, whatever. But on a brush, it's pretty disappointing. I had to build it up a lot. I don't mind building up colors, but I know some people mind, which is weird, because like, are you telling me like you don't like it, so you're just gonna leave it like that? Like, you're not gonna try and build it up? I don't think so, right? You're gonna build it up anyways, right? So, I mean, obviously you guys are like, oh, but it's like easier if you don't have to build it up. But like, what is 5-second difference? I relax. My overall thoughts on this palette, I freaking love it. And not just because it's from Jaclyn and I'm a huge fan of Jaclyn or whatever that. I am not about that life. I'm not about to lie to you guys just so Jaclyn will notices me or whatever that bullshit. I keep it real with you guys. If I don't like something, I'm gonna tell you straight up I don't like it, okay? But like what I did with some of the shades, I was like, this shade, don't like it. But again, I cannot give you a full opinion on that because I've not applied it on my actual eyes. So I don't actually know how it actually performs. How many times can I say actually in a sentence? You guess. Another thing that I didn't like was that Jaclyn was really pressing on the fact that the eyeshadows had names that comes with it. They had names, but she didn't print it on the actual palette. I know that would have cost much more money, and maybe she didn't want to add extra cost because then after it'll be more expensive and then we all will be complaining. But then there's no point of you actually assigning them a color when you don't even put it on the actual palette, but instead you give us into a name card like this. Because okay, maybe people like me, I will not lose it because I'll put it in my palette, and then I'm that type of person that I would keep these kind of things. I do not throw it away. But what if those people who actually throw this kind of things away and they accidentally misplace it or something like that? Then they will never know what the name of the color is unless they go online, which is like, what's the purpose of you putting the names to the colors when you're not ever gonna print it onto the actual palette itself, or even put it at the back of the palette? Like, I don't understand why you're gonna put Morphe x Jaclyn Hill when you can put the colors right here. So I mean, personally, from what I'm going to do after this, I'm gonna actually take this and apply it at the back like that, so I'll forever know what the shade is. I'm just gonna use like a scotch tape or like blue tack. I don't know, I'm just gonna do something with it. But ratings out of 10, I would give it an 8. I'll give it between an 8 and a 9. The biggest thing that irks me is the fact that she assigned a name to the eyeshadows but that she didn't like print it on. So that's like the biggest con and one of the reasons why I had to knock it down. 8. If not, I would have given it a 9 or even a 10 out of 10. Quality of eyeshadows, how much would I rate it? I would rate it 9 out of 10. I wouldn't give it full marks. How Singaporean can you sound when you say that though? Full marks. Why I wouldn't give it like a full rating of 10 out of 10? Because some of the matte shades were quite patchy, and then some of the shimmery shades were also, you know, not as what I was expecting. That black eyeshadow, you're better off with like some other black eyeshadow, because the black eyeshadow was I don't know, in my brush swatches as well as my finger swatches, they were not that good. They were just really basic. It was not that good in my opinion. She had a release date for her release date, which I was very salty about, by the way. My friend had to deal with me for a really long time because I was super salty and super petty about it, because like, isn't that a bit ridiculous? Like, you're really overhyping the palette for the fact that you had a release date for the release date. Now, how extra can you be? I mean, I'll be the extra too lah, but I'm just saying. But is it really worth the hype? 100%. I'm not just saying it because I freaking love that woman, but like, I'm saying it because it's actually really good and I was really pleasantly surprised. A lot of the brush swatches actually matched up to the finger swatches, which was very impressive to me because I've seen so many videos where, you know, the finger swatches and the brush swatches was like total world apart, but this is not that bad. Like, especially the shimmery shades and the like pressed glitter shades, they were amazing. Like, almost all of the colors blew me away on how good they were. So I love it. So now let's move on to swatches of the actual palette. I'm gonna let you guys know what brushes I use to swatch it. So for the matte eyeshadows, I use the Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I use a regular wet wipes. Like, this is the Beauty Line Moist Tissue. I hate the word moist. This is like, drives me nuts. I use that to like clean the brushes, and then after that like reapply the shades. And then for the shimmery shades or the pressed glitters or whatever that shit is, I use the Urban Decay brush because I personally actually use these brushes to apply shimmery shades. I know this is the shadow brushes that I would use when I'm going to apply those shades. So yeah, so let's move on to the swatches. guys think after watching the swatches? It was good, right? It was good, right? I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know for a fact this video is gonna be like million years long, because I don't know how to shut up, basically. Let me know what you guys think of this palette. If you guys actually have this palette, let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you guys have done any of the looks, because I want to see you guys doing the looks as well, because like that's so exciting. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. It would like mean the whole entire world for me if Jaclyn Hill actually watches this video and like and comment. Oh my god, I cannot. If it happens, I might actually die. I freaking love her like so much. Like I cannot. Oh my god, just the thought of her gets me so excited. I freaking love Jaclyn Hill so much. So it would mean the world to me if you guys actually shared this video for her to see. Like, oh my god, I cannot. Just the thought of it makes me so happy and so excited, because I love her so much. During my video, I freaking love you and your biggest supporter here in Singapore. And if you come to Singapore, I might actually vomit and die. That would be great. On my social medias, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Snapchat are all linked down below as per usuals. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please share this video so that Jaclyn Hill can actually see it, because it will mean the freaking world to me. So yeah, for a lot more lip swatches, local lipstick reviews, makeup tutorials, your girl has a lot to talk about. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!